How's everybody doing? John Paul Trades here, and I will be going over how you can trade this multi-trillion dollar market. Now, the approach that I like to take is technical analysis. That is what my strategy is based off using price action, trend lines, support and resistance, and Fibonacci. Price action helps me understand why, how the market moves through chart patterns and price patterns, with trend lines identifying market trends, understanding if the markets are bullish or bearish. Like the saying goes, the trend is your friend. Support and resistance levels in the market where price aggressively reacts to. I want to see those psychological levels where price is either consolidated in between or breaking out of. With certain price action confirmations, we can take certain trades. Um, Also, Fibonacci to measure retracements and see if there's any buy or sell opportunities depending off the zones that they are at. I use all these four as confluences, and if they're all in my favor, that is when I execute my trade. Japanese candlesticks, understanding these candles that we have out at the bottom, these two images, this is what your candlestick looks like when there's different types of charts. The chart that I look at is candlestick chart. Some people like to use a line chart, other people like to use other type of data. Some people don't even use charts, and other people use candlesticks. Well, my chart is involved of candlestick trading. With understanding these candles, this is what your bullish candle looks like. You have your open at the bottom, close at the top, your highs, your lows, your top wick, and your bottom wick. With your bearish candle, this is what it would look like. You have your opening at the top and your closing at the bottom, your lows, your highs, top wick, bottom wick. Now, based off certain patterns, you're able to predict certain price movements, right? And based off previous history as well, you're able to get these confirmations before executing your trade or having a bias. Now, also there is a lot of emotion that can be read through these candlestick patterns as well. That is why recognizing these patterns is very crucial, and using them as confirmations can help improve your trading or even win more. Support and resistance. Now, this is probably one of the most common uh, strategies, or probably the most common confluence and indicator that is most often used amongst traders. And it is very crucial with technical analysts as well. Now, these support and resistance levels are price points in which price reacts aggressively to these levels. I like to use my horizontal line as higher time frame levels of support and resistance, and my horizontal rays as minor time frame support and resistance. So I mainly when I want to look for a more precise entry, I focus on my horizontal rays. This is where my entry points, exit points would be, and my target areas would be my support and resistance and stop loss levels as well. Um, Also, with support and resistance, you're able to understand and use trend lines and moving averages as well, and you can even vice versa use you can identify support and resistance through trend lines and moving averages as well. There's diagonal support and resistance, there's horizontal support and resistance, and there's vertical support, uh, curved support and resistance. So we'll go over that as well. And psychology plays a huge role in this. Over here, we have a psychological level, which is at a higher time frame level of support, and we see price aggressively react at this level, where we see rejections with breakout, rejections, 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 rejections with breakout. So we see price multiple times react aggressively with either uh, impulsive move to one side. In this case, it was the upside. This case, the downside. And we also see price consolidate right underneath these levels, acting as a level of supply and demand as well. And trend lines. Trend lines help me. I like using them as a single line. Some people you'll see curve their trend lines, also is valid, but The way that I use trend lines, I use them as single lines like this, and it helps me identify trend channels by connecting my swing highs and my swing lows. I'm also able to identify breakouts out of channels. I'm also able to see, use my trend lines as a level of support and resistance. Right over here we have our resistance support, and over here we have our resistance support. So if if I can understand the trend, I'll know if the markets are bullish or bearish, or if that pair that I'm trading is bullish or bearish. Like I said, the trend is your friend. We can catch, we can sell at the top, buy at the bottom. Now, oftentimes, many people ask me, how do I make money in the markets? And there's a 5 step approach that I like to take before I make money in the markets. Now, it's real simple. You want to understand if the market or the currency that you're trading is bullish or bearish, right? You want to be on the right side of the markets. You want to understand the fundamentals behind them. What are the news channels saying? What are the economic events? Are there any major um, crises in that country, or is the country at war? The economy health, are they battling inflation? Is unemployment down? Is it up? Are jobs being created? Are consumer spending? Are companies reporting losses? Or how are the banks? you know are they giving out loans? Are people investing? Are people taking their money out? Are investors staying cash? Or are they even battling against them, shorting that currency or market? You want to understand the economy health and what's the status. Always trust your technical analysis. Like the saying goes, 90% of trading is involved with psychology. The other 10% is technical analysis. Understand your analysis, trust your analysis, have a plan, trading plan, stick to it, and always believe in your trading plan. And then profit. You want to have a profit plan as well. What is your goal with every trade? How much do you aim to profit? Right? You always want to maximize your profits, minimize your losses. So you want to have a risk management plan as well. It's this simple, guys, and this is how I make money in the markets. So, guys, if you have any questions, leave your comments on the comment section and I'll reply to them. Let me know if there's something that you wish to see more content about or you would like to learn about. And this is my Instagram if you guys want to DM me as well, at John Paul Trades. There are some impersonating accounts of me, so that is why I verify my page so that you guys know this is me. Don't get scammed, guys. This is my official page, and I only post this content that I post just to motivate you guys and inspire you guys, and because I love what I do. I think I'm glad that I'm doing what I've always dreamed of. It doesn't feel like a job. Um, this is the biggest investment that I ever invested that has paid off, and I invested in myself. Investing in yourself can really pay off, guys. Don't be scared, because I was once scared. Now I'm able to go to the places that I go to, meet the people I meet, you know, accomplish the things that I accomplish, and pretty much be the person I am today because of trading. So hope you guys also feel the same way, and learn from this. And I inspire you guys to um, continue to focus on what makes you happy, guys. That being said, have a great day. Happy holidays. Peace.